Hello, let's get started on how to use the interface provided with Robotalker.com. It's completely web-based, can be run on an iPad, smartphone, or through, as we're doing it right now, on a normal internet browser. All browsers are supported. This is the main screen when you come in. It's basically who, what, and when. Who would be the groups of people. We use these in, these are group names. And then this is the count per name. This is what we do. This can be either recording. We can have either the default is live and voicemail, but you can have live messages only, or you can have ringless. That works with most cell phones only. You decide. Default is this. You can have one message for live, and you can have a separate message if you decide for voicemail. This is commonly used for, it's more personalized. Sorry I missed you, and you have a separate message altogether. You might list your phone number in the voicemail message, where in the live message you'd say something like hit 7 and we'll contact you in the next few hours. So typically for reaching people, you can give key interaction with a live message, and a voice message is typically giving a phone number, asking them to call you back, or if they have questions they can call you back too. Down here we can either schedule as soon as possible, or we can schedule in the future by using a calendar and picking dates and such. Let's go down and take a look at upload some recordings. I can either go to a telephone, call this number, hit option 2, follow the prompts, enter in my key, and I can talk for up to 2 minutes long. After I record those messages, they'll appear here. I hit refresh, they'll pop up in here. I can then rename them. I can play them. Let's rename this one. And if I want to, I can delete them too. Like that. So it's a pretty simple to use interface. We can upload a message. And let's go here and find a place. Here's a sample message. I hit upload. There it is. I could rename it if I want to. It's a good one. Good. Play it.
Hey, how you doing?
So you should always play your messages before you schedule them to make sure they're fine. There are different formats for different files. MP3 might have different bit rates, things like that. We handle most of them, but some cases have happened where you'll play it locally, you'll upload it, and you can't play it. If it doesn't play here, it won't work in the system. Now let's come down. You can also record here in the interface too. I'm recording right now, I can't, but you can record a message with your microphone in the computer. It shows a histogram when you're recording, and you can play it, and then you can save it. All these will change too. So we've uploaded a message. Here's all our messages. And let's upload some phone numbers now. Let's go here to contact list. Let's add a contact. These are groups. We can also order by these, order by the number, name, whatever you'd like to do. Search for different things. So it's fairly quick and simple to use. You can delete the groups or the contacts individually from the groups. You can take something that's in this group and you can move it to a different group. Change it to a different group, like this group. So it's pretty simple to use. Let's upload some contacts. Pick a list. You can either upload a CSV file. It's almost instantaneous. That was 29,000 numbers, or I'm sorry, 6,100 numbers. They're in. I could then search and find those if I wanted to. And there they are, 29,083. I'm going to search for the 843s. There they are, all the 843s. So works pretty good. I can delete this group if I like. You can upload either a CSV, ms.csv file, or you can upload an Excel sheet. It doesn't matter. You should have 3 columns in there, and I'll show you what these files look like. They have, the first column is a name, the second is a number, and the third is the group name. Now that one's uploaded, and that's the same file. I changed the format on it. Group name is 555, and let's go and take a look at the file, what it should look like. Let's say this file here, an Excel file or CSV, should contain 3 different rows. You don't need the headers, these could be gone. And it should just be a name, no commas, phone number, and then a group. And why do we need the groups? I'll show you that. But it's a pretty basic format. If you upload it without, if you have just numbers and upload those, it will fill in no name and no group for those. So, but you should give it a group, because then when you go to schedule calls, it's easy to find. If I want to add one at a time, I can say here and add a number and a group and just add it, and it'll add in one at a time. You can use this for maintaining your list. If you run out of call units, you go down here anytime and just buy more call units. Select what you want to get, $9. You can add additional voiceover or a private SMS number for your text messages, and then hit buy more. It takes care of it, does that. Next thing you can do is there's help here. If you have questions, you can watch this video. It's listed here in that brief overview of what to do. The key hits. There are active keys that go on during every phone call that people can hit while the call is playing, and certain things happen. If they hit number 7, you'll get an email immediately telling you who hit 7, their name, their phone number, so you can forward it on as a lead or forward it on to customer service to follow up with. Here's templates. You can have a data-driven template or the other, the standard template. And I just showed you that template. It's pretty basic. It's just a 3 groups, 3 columns. If you do data-driven, you can make dynamically data files, and you can have things in it for appointment reminders. Let's say the doctor that's going to be there, the date, the group name. So it's the same 3, name, number, group, and then you can add additional parameters on here that are injected into a text message or into a text-to-speech message. And we'll get on and do some text-to-speech. Let's go back here and let's schedule some messages. And here's your preferences. These are what you want to use. So you can update your credit card information, your caller ID, you can have that be whatever you like. The report email. This email can be different and can be changed all the time. This email is completely separate from the email that you use to create your account. So you could forward leads to your marketing department or customer service just by changing this. You can have an opt-in phone number, and you ask us for this and we'll set up a special phone number. We have free ones, and then we have ones for $25 per year that will have a local area code for you. And those are, if somebody texts anything to those numbers, they will be added to your list, and they'll be added to an SMS opt-in list. You can also, if you're doing international calls, you can put a prefix here. So if you were in, let's say, Australia, you could add 01161, and then when you upload your numbers in your normal format, it will concatenate this in front so that you can then, you don't have to go and update them manually. So let me get rid of this. Okay, and let's go back here. These are your preferences. Gives you keys for programming and such. Balances. Here's our contact information where you can contact us. If you do have questions, please drop us a note. Let's go back and schedule some phone calls. I'm going to pick this group here, and I'm going to pick this group here. You can have multiple groups you pick. I'll do a live message. This is bugs. That's the bug exterminator. And theater message. Now I'm going to set this to go off in the future. I'll pick it to go off Friday. No, not back. These go off to the 20th. At what time? I'm going to start them at 5 o'clock and run them to 7 or 6:30. So this is the date, start time, end time. And if you do not pick one of these, and you can put the change your caller ID if you want to, and this is a test. Good. And then I can schedule by clicking on here. If I did not have group selected, you'll notice you can't schedule the calls. So let's pick a group. Could be one, could be many. There's that SMS opt-in. And now I'll say schedule. These are supposed to go up to 20th, that's in the future. I'll hit schedule. All the calls are being scheduled. And then it scrolls down and it shows me that I've scheduled the calls. There you go. So these calls are ready, test good. They're set to go to the 20th. Total of 6,183 calls at 5 p.m. And I say, oops, I didn't want those to go. I could cancel them now, or as they're in progress, I can pause them and then restart them. And that's how it works. The same thing with SMS messages. They show up down here. You can either cancel them or pause them. Text messages go out as soon as possible. Calls go out during the time window you choose, or if you pick only a start time, they will go out as soon as possible too. So I'll cancel these. Little spinny thing. This has been canceled now. And when they're canceled, they no longer show. They disappear. You don't need to see if they're canceled. That's it. Any questions, give us a call. And I hope this was informative for you. Thank you so much.